Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, yeah. Spread peace on the earth, cherish the love that is around us. Spread peace on the earth every day.
Every time that I need you by my side, every time I lose my way in life, you're my circle of life, compass and guide, there behind me. And one day when the tables finally turn, and it's me you're depending on, I'll put you first, hold you close like you taught me. Know that I'll be there for you, for you. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over, I swear. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always care for you, go anywhere for you. If you need me closer, I'll be right over, I swear. There are days when I just don't wanna talk, and your feelings hit a wall, but that won't change the love you've raised inside this family. Everything that I do is to make you proud. I just wanna say the same loud. You're my heat when I'm cold, the place I call home and always will be. Know that I'll be there for you and for you. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over, I swear.
could try turn off the sun, I'm still gonna shine away, yeah, and tell everyone we're having some fun today. We can go wherever you wanna and do whatever you like. Let's just have a real good time. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. I just wanna spread love and peace and all of my happiness, yeah, to everyone that I meet, cause I'm feeling spectacular. I love it when we love one another. Give thanks every day for this life, living with a smile on our face. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Spread peace on the earth, cherish the love that is around us. Spread peace on the earth, treasure the love that is around us. Always be kind, always remind one another. Peace on the earth every day. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, yeah. Spread peace on the earth, cherish the love that is around us. Spread peace on the earth every day. I know you've walked in my shoes and get just what I'm feeling. I know you brought me up to always do the right thing. You don't need to solve all of my problems, I can try. Let me feel naive, let me feel alive, yeah. I just need a little more space to live my life and make my own decisions, looking through my eyes. Oh, I'm not trying to break your trust, it's all I need, but I'm growing up now, so let me breathe. Oh, I can make the right choices cause of all you taught me, and you know that I'm always gonna call if I say I will. You don't need to stay up and worry, I'll be alright. Let me feel naive, let me paint the sky. I just need a little more space to live my life and make my own decisions, looking through my eyes. Oh, I'm not trying to break your trust, it's all I need, but I'm liked her from the start. There's no way no one could try replacing you in my heart. 'Cause you've been there for me, you've always cared for me, and I will never let you down. I just need a little more space to live my life and make my own decisions, looking through my eyes. Oh, I'm not trying to break your trust, it's all I need, but I'm growing up now, so let me breathe. Oh, I just need a little more space to live my life and make my own decisions, looking through my eyes. Oh, I'm not trying to break your trust, it's all I need, but I'm growing up now, so let me breathe. Oh,
Masisondele, masisondele, phela no.
if you ask me about love and wanna know about it, my answer would be it's everything about Allah, the pure love to our souls, the creator of you and me, the heavens and the whole universe, the one that made us whole and free, the guardian of his true believers. So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn, as he promised he will always be there to bless us with his love and his mercy. 'Cause as he promised he will always be there, he's always watching us, guiding us, and he knows what's deep in our hearts. So when you lose your way, to Allah you should turn, 'cause as he promised he will always be there. He brings us out from the darkness into the light. Subhanallah, capable of everything. We should never feel afraid of anything, as long as we follow his guidance all the way through our short time we have in this life. Soon it'll all be over and we'll be in his heaven and we'll all be fine. So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn, as he promised he will always be there to bless us with his love and his mercy. 'Cause as he promised he will always be there, he's always watching us, guiding us, and he knows what's deep in our hearts. So when you lose your way, to Allah you should turn, 'cause as he promised he will always be there. Allahu Akbar, 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 Allahu he promised he will always be there. He's always watching us, guiding us, and he knows what's deep in our hearts. So when you lose your way, to Allah you should turn, 'cause as he promised he will always be there.
When he wakes up, he wipes the sleep from his eyes. Another day at school again, weighing heavy upon his mind. Standing tall, trying to keep it cool, saying yes to everything. He's lost and down. All he cares about is to find a way of fitting in. Don't ever forget to love. Keep loving who you are. Don't ever forget you shine, shining like a star. There's something so perfect, don't ever let yourself stop loving who you are. She stood by her mirror. She's wondering how to fix her scarf, filled up with the fear of people staring from afar. The way she talks, just how she walks, is tearing up her self-esteem. She's lost in doubt. All she cares about is to find a way of fitting in. Don't ever forget to love. Keep loving who you are. Don't ever forget you shine, shining like a star. There's something so perfect, courage in every
time of darkness and greed, it is your light that we need. You came to teach us how to live. Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah, you were so caring and kind. Your soul was full of light. You are the best of mankind. Muhammad, khayru khalqillah. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace be upon the messenger, the chosen one. From luxury you turned away, and all night you would pray, truthful in every word you say. Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah, your face was brighter than the sun, your beauty equal by none. You are Allah's chosen one. Muhammad, khayru khalqillah. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace be upon the messenger, the chosen one. I'll try to follow your way and do my best to live my life as you taught me. I pray to be close to you on that day and see you smile when you see me. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace be upon the messenger, the chosen one. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace be upon the messenger, the chosen one. صلوا على رسول الله. Peace be upon the chosen one.
I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear, I swear. Every time that I need you by my side, every time I lose my way in life, you're my circle of life, compass and guide, there behind me. That one day when the tables finally turn, and it's me you're depending on, I'll put you first, hold you close, like you taught me. Know that I'll be there for you, for you. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear, sent from above. Oh, I know that wherever I'll go, you'll be forever in my heart. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always be there, like you've been there. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear, I swear. I promise anytime you call me, it don't matter where I am, I'll always care for you, go anywhere for you. If you need me closer, I'll be right over. I swear. Ooh.
I wonder why you and me fight each other. Don't you see the similarities between us? Take a minute and see yourself in the mirror. You look like me, those eyes, lips, you can't deny. Have you thought about why we look the same? Why we feel the same? Don't tell me it's by chance. Oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. Just one big family. It doesn't matter if you live far away from me. You feel, I feel. You bleed, I bleed. You cry and I cry. We sleep and dream. Sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're happy. You breathe, I breathe. We love, walk, talk, and we smile. Have you thought about why we look the same? Why we feel the same? Don't tell me it's by chance. Oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. Just one big family, family. I care about you, and I wish you could realize there's no difference between us two. We're part of one family, no matter how far you are, and even if we don't know each other. Oh, you and me and you, we are one. Oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. Just one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're one big family. Oh, oh, you're my brother,
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly be reminded to turn on your cameras and change your virtual background to the official FISM 2025 background, which has been shared in the chat box and WhatsApp group. Please also mute your microphones to avoid any noise interference or distractions throughout the session. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, you came into this life, brought up as an orphan child through a time of deep despair. Oh, Muhammad, your days at work began as a fair and honest man. You showed just how much you care. And one night in that cave, when the archangel came, and your life in this world would never be the same. Rasulullah, Habibullah, your light is always showing me the way. Rasulullah, Habibullah, I'm longing for the day I see your face. You brighten up my day, and in my heart you'll stay. With every breath I take, I'll never leave your way. Eyes that could light up any soul, you became the chosen one to proclaim the word of God. Oh Muhammad, in the brightness of the sun or the stillness of the night, you would never ever stop. Being kind, giving hope and serenity and love to a divided world that didn't have enough. Rasulullah, Habibullah, your light is always showing me the way. Rasulullah, Habibullah, I'm longing for the day I see your face.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and all attendees. We are about to begin our webinar session. Please make yourself comfortable. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to our esteemed speakers, Professor Madya Dr. Abdul Halim bin Masnan and Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli, as well as all participants from various universities, institutions, and countries. Before we proceed, let us raise our hands together and seek blessings for our program this morning by reciting the dua, which will be led by Brother Adam Danish bin Ahmad. Brother Adam, please proceed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Fatihah. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, ya Karim, ya Wadud. On this blessing morning, in conjunction with Muzakarah slot of FAM International Student Mobility 2025 today, we beseech thee and are grateful with you in favor of all the infinite blessing to us, your humble servant, to live in a safe and prosperous life. In fact, we are gathered here today to express your gratitude for the gift and make us as a servant who are appreciative in any favors of the matters, particularly in a one that come to us in abundance. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, your blessing and well wishes are extended to the FAM International Student Mobility 2025 journey. Indeed, you are all-knowing and you know that we have come to learn from your knowledge to grow as your servant and earn your approval. May Allah richly bless the meeting. Give us your wisdom with your light and shine to beware of us. May we really absorb the value and put it into practice. Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram, we seek your blessing for flawless progress of this event from the beginning until the end. We seek your guidance to steer clear of the event that would be detrimental to the progress of this event. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin Amin Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you to Brother Adam Danish for leading the dua just now. All praises be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for allowing us together virtually through this Zoom platform today to participate in the FISM 2025 program. The title of our Muzakarah session today is Islam and Entertainment, Enemy or Opportunity. I am Nur Asfa Shahida binti Mat Zaid and I have been entrusted to be your MC for this morning. For this session, we are honored to have two distinguished panelists with us, Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Halim bin Masnan and Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli, who will be guiding us through this morning's topic. Participants are welcome to ask any related questions during the Q&A session at the end of the talk. You may do so by raising your hand and turning on your microphone, or by typing your question in the chat box. So, without further ado, I would like to invite our moderator, Sister Nurul Farmin binti Muhammad Nur Azman, along with our two esteemed speakers, Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Halim bin Masnan and Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli, to begin today's discussion. Professor Dr. Abdul Halim and Dr. Ashraf, the floor is now yours. We are looking forward to your sharing. Please proceed.
Thank you to our MC for the warm welcome just now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. I am Nurul Farmin Muhammad Nur Azman and I will be serving as your moderator for this morning's Muzakarah session with the title Islam and Entertainment, Enemy or Opportunity. Today's session will be an interactive intellectual discourse that explores how entertainment fits within the Islamic worldview, whether it is a harmful distraction or a beneficial tool if properly guided. Now, let me begin by introducing our two esteemed panelists for this session. Our first panel for today is Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Halim bin Masnan, Deputy Dean of Student Affairs and Alumni, Faculty of Human Development, University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Professor Dr. Abdul Halim, also known as a former member of the Nasheed Group Brothers and currently part of Bitaram. His expertise bridges education, arts, and also Islamic values. Next, I will introduce to you guys for our second panelist for today, none other than Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli, Senior Lecturer at the Faculty of Economics and Muamalat, University Science Islam Malaysia. Dr. Ashraf has vast experience as a Sharia advisor, and he also involved in various Sharia-based institutional framework, including MS 1900 standards. To both our panelists, we are truly honored to have you guys with us together in this Muzakarah session. Now, without wasting any time, let us begin with the first round of discussion. And I hope that both of our panelists are ready. So the first question for today will be, from an Islamic standpoint, how should we define entertainment? Is it permissible, neutral, or potentially harmful? Let us hear from Dr. Ashraf to kick off on the first question.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim wa tub 'alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad amma ba'd. Thank you, moderator, Mrs. Famin. I think I taught her a bit more Malay, I think, last semester or last 2 semesters. Okay. So, and also the organizer for inviting me to share a little bit about the topic here, Islam and entertainment, enemy or opportunity. As for the first round, Islamic perspective on entertainment, first of all, we have to define what it means by entertainment. If you look in Kamus Dewan edisi keempat, okay, it is something that is make people entertain people. So make people easy, make people feel impeach, something like that. This is mean by entertainment. So in Arabic, entertainment is defined as Allahu, something that's make people feeling good, something like that, and make people feeling and then because of having this kind of entertainment, so they will forgo about their difficulty, about their stress. These are the definition from Fiqh Manhaji, Dr. Mustafa Al-Khin. Okay, meaning that this is the definition from Fiqh perspective, meaning that entertainment something that is part of human being. So whenever someone feel distract, feel nowadays a lot of stress. Okay, as a, for example, student last 3 weeks, last week, they were having to complete all the assignment and everything. Maybe at that time they feel really stress. Okay, so there are something that can make them feel very easy, very happy, among other things, through entertainment. Okay, so these are the definition of entertainment generally. So now we move, okay, our discussion on Islamic perspective on entertainment. If you look into hadith, I refer to a number of article, a number of journal. There are one sources related with this entertainment. Whenever, okay, I refer to this, the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Sayyidatina Aisyah and the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam during Eid, during Eidil Fitri or Eidil Adha, I'm not sure. Their view, meaning that there are two singers sing a song, and then both Prophet and Sayyidatina Aisyah together look into this event, and then his father Sayyidina Abu Bakar, father of Sayyidatina Aisyah, told them that this is something that not right, something like that. But after that, the Prophet said, leave it. Okay, this is during Eid, so people want to entertain themselves. Okay, in general, these hadiths become the evidence on the permissible of something that we can call entertainment. Okay, and then after that, whenever we look into the discussion of ulama regarding this matter, this matter. So we can divide entertainment into several category. For example, music. Another one, movie. Okay, and also sing event, dancing, There are a number of that we can call something that entertain people. So according to Islam, for example, in term of music, okay, in term of music, there are three views here. Okay, I read this the book that my reference here. Qasidah menggunakan kompang in Malay. Qasidah menggunakan kompang, published by Jabatan Mufti Kerajaan Negeri Sembilan. And also I refer this one, another one, tarian, nyanyian dan simak dalam tarekat tasawuf, also published by Jabatan Mufti Kerajaan Negeri Sembilan. According to this paper, the view of ulama on music instrument, okay, there are three views here. The first view said that some of ulama prohibited almost all instrument and also music. Okay. And then they produce a number of evidences from hadith to strengthen their view on this. Yeah. So there are a number of hadith here. I just mentioned about the provision view. Okay. Number of four hadith here for sunnah from the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And also in our mazhab Syafi'i, in Muhazzab, kitab Muhazzab, Imam Abu Isa Shirazi also said that almost music instrument is are prohibited. Okay. Whether from for example guitar, something that has rope, okay, and also gendang and also mizmar, okay. And also I state here the evidence from Al-Quran, surah Luqman, verse 6. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Wa minan nasi man yashri lahwal hadits yudilla an sabilillahi bi'ilmi wattakhidha huzwa. Ulaika lahum azabun muhin. Yang meanings that some of the people involved in selling and buying of lahul hadis, meaning that something that is make people we can call lahu mean make people forget about themselves, about Allah, something like that, for the purpose of make people disarray from Allah without knowledge, and make them like something that has been played. Okay, these are one of the evidence stated by this group of ulama, of Muslim scholars, that prohibited music instrument. Okay. As for another view, second view said that it is permissible, okay, to play with the instrument, music instrument, and also music. These are contemporary Muslim scholar, for example, Sheikh Mahmud Shaltut from Al-Azhar University, from Mesir, and also Dr. Ahmad Asharbashi, also from Mesir. Okay, and then the third view here, okay, also prohibited some of the instrument and permitted some of them. So in terms of Islamic perspective on entertainment, from this we can say that there are views among ulama on the involved in entertainment, that we can say that Islamic entertainment, and then some of the ulama state that only four that we can say permissible without any objection. The first one, qasidah event. Second one, salawat event. Third, musabaqah Al-Quran. And then number 4, what is it number 4? Nasyid. Okay, nasyid. So some ulama state these four events there is permissible without objection. Okay, only in term of, let's say for example qasidah. Qasidah there are different views between ulama. If the qasidah event in the mosque with the music instrument, some of the Muslim jurists allow, some of them disallow. There's a view on, let's say, if we have event of, for example, Maulid Rasul, qasidah in the mosque. Okay, there are two views. Some of them allow, some of them not allow. If the event without music instrument, it is permissible within no disagreement between all Muslim scholars. Okay, these are Islam as in general allow entertainment, but with the certain conditions. Because why? What is the main reason? Some of scholars say that if we involve in this event, maybe we forget about Allah, something like that. According to ulama Sufi, they always want to remember Allah almost all the time. Similar to the Prophet. In the hadith mentioned that the Prophet SAW remember Allah although in sleep. His heart still zikir Allah, Allah, Allah. Although the Prophet SAW in the sleep moments, something like that. So because of that, for Sufi, they are very strict in terms of entertainment. Okay, but in general, okay, we can say that according to fuqaha, okay, according to fuqaha, not entertainment is not we can say not enemy lah, not enemy, no enemy to Islam, but with the certain condition that has to be met. For example, in terms of aurah, in terms of not meaning that the distinction between the Muslimin and Muslimat. So in terms of the lyric of the song, sing, for example, these are the conditions that maybe we can discuss after this, inshallah. So that's all from me in the first round.
Thank you, Dr. Ashraf. Professor Dr. Abdul Halim, you may now continue for the first question discussion.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi israh li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And very good morning for everyone, especially for our moderator, Miss Farmin, right? Okay, and also for our panel, Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli, and also for the committee members for this program. Yeah, and thank you so much for inviting me as a panel for this topic today, is Islamic and entertainment. I think it is a very important for us to understand why the entertainment, maybe it's might related with the Islamic religious, because of sometime we heard so many what you call it, hujjah comments, or maybe some conflicts, whether from ours Muslims and also from the non-Muslim. So it is very important for us, especially for you as a Gen Z generation, means how the entertainment we need in our life. It is okay for us to learn, to hear, okay, or to sing a song using any music, nowadays music, universal music, or any kind of music. So it's allowed or not, it's okay or not, or it can make feel maybe it's make something like haram or macro or what else. So that's why it's better for us to understand. Okay, what Dr. Ashraf said is very crucial for us to understand why we as a Muslim generally must understand it's okay for the certain level and maybe it's not okay for the certain thing. So that's why from me, because I'm experienced as an artist before this, as a national artist, okay, and also nowadays I'm a lecturer in the university. Sometimes I'm used that entertainment as a part of my lecture or my teaching, because of this is what the nature of the people need to have inside their mind, their soul, and it can make them some motivation to make anything. So in the certain things in my area, because my area is early child education, is a very important, especially for the teachers, how they can relate with the entertainment as a part, as a tool for the teaching and learning process. Because of they always meet with their children, their student. So if they cannot attract with the student with a good what we call it tools, okay, to make them love with the teacher teaching in the classroom, it can make them not comfortable every time. Can make them stress. It can make them whatever, okay, because of the children or the student cannot focus because it's so boring, okay. Where yes, you know, nowadays the children, I think for all of you, we are our activity is more using the internet, using the gadget, okay? And then our entertainment is more to the TikTok, Instagram, and anything else. So that's why if we cannot give them with the same thing for the learning process to get them in our environment of teaching and learning, so it can have every time with the problem from the student or children interaction and communication. That's why the entertainment, or it's called it a fun learning, is a part of the teacher teaching in the classroom. Okay, this is overview from me as a lecturer for our student, as a teacher in the profession. Okay, but in our line, for us generally, okay, from the Islamic perspective, I think the entertainment, okay, what we know and what we understood that as a form of activity to bring lawful relaxation, joy or refreshment to the mind and the body without leading to sin or negligence of religious duties. So it's mean not and should ultimately align with the objective of Sharia lah, okay, and contribute to a Muslim well-being in this world and the hereafter. So that's why sometimes when we heard something like a beautiful of azan, yeah, hayya ala salah, sometimes something like that, and sometimes it's more higher tone in Mecca, for example. Allah, oh, I think it's so happy lah. But it's one of the style for the muazzin to attract people to come and make a prayer. That's why the melody of azan is very important for the muazzin to make, and as a part of shi'ar, okay, for everyone, especially Muslim, to come and join and make a salah. Okay, and the beautiful of azan is one of the what we said is arts, seni. How they can make that melodies, and then the melodies are one of the entertainments. So that's why it's very important for us as a Muslim, how we can attract, especially for the non-Muslim, about the beautiful Islam. Okay, we combine, blend all the some music or sound or melody, okay, as a part of our shiar for them. Okay, so here we know that what Dr. Ashraf said, Islam does not prohibit entertainment entirely. Okay, instead, it will regulate to ensure that enjoyment does not contradict with the spiritual, moral, or social obligation. Okay, so yes, sometimes when we heard something are not related or makes us feel more to the haram. Okay, it can be extra haram. Okay, is make involve with neglect of obligatory duty. Okay, not pray, not fasting, it can make it haram. Okay? And also maybe it can contribute to mental and physical. You want to kill someone, yeah? You want to make stress and angry for yourself. So I think it's make it something like haram. So that's why in Islam perspective, it's call it something peaceful, sejahtera kan. So entertainment is permitted as long as follow the principle of Sharia and does not conflict with the moral, spiritual, and social objective of Islam. Yes, sometimes we know that when as a Muslim, we must have a moderate and tolerate each other, especially for the non-Muslim, because they know that and they believe that the moral is a part of their belief. Okay, so we as a Muslim, how we can interact with them without too much boundaries. That's why the entertainment is a part of our strategies to take them to feel that we are also can bring a peaceful using the entertainment. That's why certain artists, Mahizen, I think all of you knows, like the one of song, I think the popular one in entire world, Madinah, right? Medina. I think song is very beautiful. Okay, and how he and the partner, siapa nama partner dia lupa, relate and create that beautiful song to make us to understand. Okay, how about that lyric? Why we must know that the Medina is one part of our loving place. Okay, and Mecca also. So he tried to make that entertainment songs for everyone, especially for the non-Muslim, that Islam is not something extremist. Okay, we try to make it a moderate for each other because we didn't have any harm for them. That's why now when we heard about the Palestine issues, right? It's because of they are not to be a harm or something like a conflict for each one and each other. For us also, as a Muslim, know that the Palestine issue is a part of our support. Okay, so we know that it is impact for the other worlds. Okay, in Sydney, for example, the protest from the Sydney people is not from the Muslim only. They have a Christian and a certain religious, so they be a part. That's why we need to understand that when we give them something they can feel safe with us, because we know when we need something of peace, we need to have their intention, okay, interest also, and then the entertainment is a part of our strategies to make them feel, oh, the Islam is not extreme or something like that, and they can create something accepted, okay, especially about the entertainment. But we have our certain things we not follow, and certain thing we can follow for our activities. Okay, so in the characteristics of entertainment permitted in Islam, the first one I think is free from the haram element lah. Okay, maybe sometimes when we heard some lyric is more to the negative, and then sexualities. Yeah, so I hope that all of you, it's not about the singing is beautiful. You must learn about the lyric also. The lyric is suitable or not for you to hear. Okay, because some song I think is so beautiful. When we heard and we try to understand about the lyric, oh, maybe the lyric is so negative. Okay, especially when we talk about the sexual. Okay, and then about the LGBT, for example. Yeah? So we need to understand first about that lyric. Yes, sometimes the lyric is it's not only in English language, maybe it's a Korean, maybe it's Spanish, but it's the first one, when you heard some and you listen some song, make sure that you understand about that lyric, because when you talk every time about that lyric, okay, we don't know lah, because but it can something you are love and believe from that song. Okay, maybe you didn't do from that things, but when you sing that song, and that song is not very good for us to sing, so it can give you something not a good person, because you sing something are not good for everyone to know. So make sure that about the lyric, about the song also. Sometimes the song is too like a mental health are not very good. For example, song like black metal, yeah, black metal, something like that. Metal rock, okay, or heavy rock, or grunge, or that song is too high pitched, and sometimes we didn't know about the lyric. They say something like what is called coughing sounds. Okay, I think some of you know about the song. Okay, but some people they love to heard about that song. Okay, that's why any song, okay, we cannot say that, hey, why they love that song? It's so like crazy when we heard about it. But yes, everyone they have their own interest of song. Okay, they love a ballad song, they love a lovely song, they love a instrumental song. Okay, sometimes a pianist play the song. It's so beautiful. Okay, sometimes a metal song. Yeah, sometimes karaoke song, or what you call it, a cappella song. So there's also we cannot simply say that everyone must love for that only song. Okay, that's why in Islam, especially for the artists in Malaysia lah, okay, nasyid artists, they try to make any listener, especially for the youngster, for the Gen Z, to create the song and they love to hear. Okay, because we want to give them the alternative form. Okay, if we didn't give them the alternative song, they don't have that alternative, so they heard that song, they love that song, but the lyric is not a good one. Maybe sometimes the artist is not good one. Maybe he's a LGBT, he's a Israel person, or they are not a good person, but because he or she sing a song that you are interested to know, interested to hear, that's why you love that singer. So this is a part for artists, especially for the nasyid artists, they try to make something like an alternative nasyid to give for everyone, okay, to hear that, and then we hope that it's not only for the Muslim to love for that song, okay, and make them feel better as a Muslim, but we want to give for the non-Muslim, okay, also attract, yeah, with the Muslim song and for our Islam religious. Okay, that's why the characteristic of entertainment must be a good line. Okay, especially nowadays. Okay, we have a lot of songs. Okay, in the TikTok. Sometimes the song is not really good, but everyone still love that song because it's like cheeky or it's a viral song. I had one song, you know that like, it's like, what is mean all the Sometimes they mean that UIA, okay, this is UIA, but I don't think it's a UIA, But it's one of the my children also like that song. Because of that song is viral. So we as a student, I think we must promote, okay, our yes, I think our nasyid for example, or any song related to the motivation, related to the patriotism, for example, and related to the what we call the get we make feel better or relax. So, because this is what we need to have as a Muslim, especially to be a good person for everyone to understand that Muslim are not allowed for the certain song are not good for us, okay, in our life. So that's why I think the support from the positive moral, educational, or social outcome, how we can encourage using the creativity, our knowledge, healthy recreations, and also from our side as an influencer, for example, okay, content creator, how we can promote and make it a creativity about the beautiful song, especially about our recite of the Quran, for example, okay, because it's one of our strategy to attract for the Muslim and the non-Muslim, okay, and then that's why is entertainment in Islam is one of our strategy to avoid, okay, some of the violence, okay, for pleasure, immoral themes, vulgarity, okay, and something like LGBT. So that's why we, I think, try to manage our field with any entertainment, okay? The entertainment is not only a single song or any song in our mainstream, but actually about digital games, for example, okay, Roblox, for example, yes, how we can create the good environment with Roblox, for example. Sometimes they make it a Palestine Roblox. So this is our alternative to give and to create something harmony and positive for the certain things for everyone love through doing, to hear, to hear, about any viral issue around the world. Okay, so okay, so the last one is about the characteristic. I think it is a very important for us. How is it permitted in the entertainment in Islam? So make sure that it don't have any pornography, okay? And then does not lead to neglect the religious or social duties, okay? You try to promote a positive moral and physical or intellectual growth, okay? Practice in a moderate without addition of waste, okay? And then make something a relaxation or beneficial recreation. Means sometimes we can create a good, beautiful of zikir, melody, or recite the Quran, okay? This is one of our contribution to promote, the Islam as a part of entertainment is a beauty for everyone. Okay, so I think that's all for the first phase, okay, first section, and maybe we can discuss another question. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the both panelists for the elaborations of the first question just now. So what can we get is that entirely the definitions of entertainment is that entertainment is one of the things that helps people cope with challenges and to find a joy throughout their difficulty in their life. So there are also some points of view from a group of scholars, like some of them prohibit all musics and instruments, and some of the group allows the entertainment itself, but there are also some groups that prohibited half and also permitted half. And also, like, we can take from what Dr. Abdul Halim just now, as he also expertise in childhood education. He also mentioned that entertainment can be a form of a beneficial tools because it can help the educator by helping them to capture the students' attention and also to improve their focus. So we can say that entertainment is not entirely haram and it is permitted in Islam, but as a Muslim, we need to follow the proper Islamic guidelines while we take the entertainment as a form of our joy to us to forget the difficulty in our life. Especially as a youngster, we need to take the entertainment that can uplift the values of Islam in ourselves and also to promote the spiritual connections for us with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so now let us jump to the second question. For the second question is that how can Muslim navigate current forms of entertainment, especially in the age of digital media, while remaining true to Islamic ethics? So let us hear Dr. Halim to take on the second question.
Okay, when we talk about the technology, this is one of our nowadays daily life. Okay, we use that technology, it's a part of our life. Sometimes without the gadget, we make it as crazy. All everything in the handphone, the activities in the handphone, our job in the handphone, even our part of the what we call it, the activities from the handphone. So we know that it's a very what we call it, a challenge for us. Me as a lecturer and also as a father for the 6 children, and also we facing with the Alpha and also the Gen Z use for the technology as part of their life. So that's why how we can make it the entertainment is a part of our strategy, okay, to let them understand that the entertainment is not only something like joyful or make them relax only, okay, but it's as a part of us to make it something more to the Allah is a way for us to know better. Means we must to create the environment of the relaxing from the entertainment to make sure that we must to appreciate and make it the activities, prayer, for example, for our Almighty. So with the entertainment, we must to comply with the Sharia principle, okay? And then how the complexity of the contemporary media, especially with the globalization of the cultural influences, and also with the rapid technology change nowadays. So we must to have a strategies. As a student, we must have our strategies. As a lecturer or as a parents, I must have our strategy to be with harmony with all that things. Means we cannot miss, okay, for that technology, entertainment. We must be with them, and how we can make it an alternative for them to learn better. That's why the choices is very important. Which part you want to choose? There's a best way when you heard from the Islamic entertainment or from the Western entertainment. Digitalized Muslim technology or digitalization from the Western technology. Okay, or maybe from the China or Japan or Korean, because nowadays it's not only the Western, right? The K-pop now, the anime, okay, it's a part of the what nowadays, especially youngsters love to learn, okay, and to watch. So, this is a talent for us lah, how we can create that environment, especially when we talk about the technology, because you know that Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they have more with the movies, music, games, social media contents, and then they promote anything else. Sometimes they promote about Islamic, sometimes they promote about this not related with the Islamic. Okay, sometimes they give us something like a sexualization, substance use, or disrespect of religious. So how we can make it a barrier for that things, because it's quite challenging for us as a parent. For example, every time my daughters, my sons, they love to watch every day. Sometimes they look at the TikTok short from the YouTube. They love to watch it. So it can make an impact for them, or make it impact for us as a parent or guidance. Okay, so as a Muslim, we expose about that content, and then it's a very dangerous if they can make it a normalize the haram behavior. Okay, normalization the haram behavior, because they're looking at the something we cannot to create the barrier from that things, especially when they use the handphone. Okay, I cannot create a barrier for as for example, for my son, because how we can create the barriers for that, how we can protect them from that handphone, because they're always using the handphone. I think all of you, the handphone is ourselves using. We cannot simply ask our parent, can I open my phone to watching this? We can no, you can permit it every time. That's why it's very important how you can create the environment. We know that when we watch something terrible or not good for you to watch, something sexual, so how you can protect yourself to not to looking at that things. That's why when we talk about the entertainment, sometimes it can create an environment of the not good. And sometimes it can create there's something like relaxing or motivation of the positive way from that. So we as a Muslim must have a good alternative. The first way is our lifestyle. How you use that entertainment, how you use that gadget to know about the entertainment. If you are the good one for everyone to make you as a role model, so they can follow you as a style for them, okay, to create their own environment. Okay, yes, we know we cannot protect ourselves or sometimes our friend, especially they're watching something from the Netflix, from the YouTube, for example. Sometimes they can allow you to watch any nudity, explicit language, or LGBT content. Yeah. So the environment itself from us is must create a very good for each other. It's not only for you, but I think it's our community. That's why when you make it this seminar, for example, it's a part of our job. Okay, how we can make a good announcement for everyone as a da'wah. Okay, to let them know Islam is not like that. We allow the entertainment, but we have certain barriers. Okay, certain thing we can follow and cannot follow. So when we talk about the halal entertainment in the modern context, okay, the Sharia allow entertainment, but how we can set the ethical and the moral boundaries is very important. So if you are the good religious, okay, as a youngster, okay, how you can set yourself, okay, to make them know this is the right way as a youngster to follow the Islam, okay? Because we try to set, I love to hear with the Nasib song, for example. I love to watch something like Astra Yasis or Al Hijrah or maybe Islamic movies, for example. So it can create the good environment for everyone to watch and to love the certain the what you lovely to looking at. Okay, because the viral things is when everyone set in mind in the one thing that they love to know every time. Okay, so you can create that phenomena of the viral. That's why when we heard about the intim, okay, suddenly they are so boom because of the, I don't know lah, that song yang apa kasih-kasih tu that song is I'm heard 2000 In that time I'm still as a student 2000. They are so popular from the young scene. They are so handsome from the UIA, and then they sing a song about a controversial song in that time. Kasih Kasih. You know about the Kasih Kasih? It's so like lovely for apa? One person, okay? Male apa ni? Male love for the one become for his what do you call it? Wife lah, kan? And then with the Syariah lah, something like that lah. But the song is trying to commit how I love you, but we must have a Syariah, something like that lah. Kau tahu ku merinduimu, ku tahu kau mencintaiku, oh kasih, kan? So, but they have something mentioned at the end of the song and the lyric, we must follow the Syariah, something like that. That's why it's something controversial, but this is what the apa orang cakap orang muda lah kan, that's youngsters like that kind of song. This have a melody, romantic melody, and then the lyric is so tackle for themselves to make lovely each other. Is not only love for our friends, but for the to be part in your life as a wife, for example, or as a husband. So this can make it a good alternative for us to hear. Okay, we have that kind of song, but we must have boundaries. Okay, so that's why the music is something one of the important thing for us to learn as the instrument. Okay, and then from the lyric is a part of our belief that we must have the certain thing to make it halal. Okay, so that's why the Sharia is a part of our what we call it principle lah. Okay, to make whatever you want to do, you must have the Sharia. Okay, you must know about the halal haram. Okay, Quran and Sunnah said, and also that's why it's very important for us to make it clear about that guidance. Okay, because when you talk about the Sharia compliance, it's not only about the halal haram of the foods, yeah, about the entertainment, about your daily life, about you using anything else, okay, especially about the handphone, okay. So they have a Sharia compliant also. So we must have something like talent and creative. How we can use our gadget nowadays, media social, as a part of our da'wah. Okay, I know some of you is a influencer or content creator. Okay, so how you can create the good content? Okay, using the da'wah, using the entertainment to attract for everyone to love and to be a good Muslim. Okay, and also we try to promote for the non-Muslim for them to know that Islam is rahmatan lil alamin. Okay, so when we talk about the rapid technology development nowadays, okay, we cannot dismiss that. Yeah, we must follow with that. Okay, but we must have a good regulation frameworks about the digital user as a digital user and how we can create the good and about the Sharia compliance. Okay, to as a part of the alternative for everyone to love with Islam. Okay, because nowadays we have a lot of the information so fast learner lah, too fast, too furious. We can learn everything from the AI generated, for example, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, apa lagi, Gemini, and everything. So how you can use that things to give more informative and positive ideas for everyone to know that we are promote is a good thing from the technology for everyone to use and give the guideline for everyone to know that the digital is not something terrible, but it's useful for everyone. Okay, I think that's all lah for the second segment. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abdul Halim, for the insightful share just now. So now we continue with Dr. Ashraf to elaborate more for this second question.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Farmin. And also thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Halim. I'm interested with the term alternative, mentioned by Dr. Abdul Halim. Because now, let's say we mentioned about Islamic entertainment. So it is the alternative, okay, for our Muslim listener, for our especially in terms of music, for our Muslim listener, and also let's say in movie for Muslim who love to watch movie, something like that. So in terms of challenging Sharia challenges and reality of entertainment industry. So with the advent of technology, last time people tend to play or listen to the music through radio. After that, Walkman. Maybe you know about Walkman. Okay. Before that, tape recorder. Tape recorder at the beginning AB. After that, they can they can rewind without change. Okay. And then after that, we advent of internet, so we can get any song from any singer through internet. So in terms of that, similar to movie also similar. Okay, with the advent of technology, for example, internet, media social, internet after that, media social. It can be positive and negative as usual, pro and cons. According to our how to, as a Muslim, how to convey, how to obey with the Sharia teaching in involve to entertain ourselves. Okay, that's why Alhamdulillah in Malaysia we have for example in term of alternative radio, we have IKIM, we have Zayan, okay, we have Nasheed, and also in TV Hijrah we have everyday what the Qori in 113 or what we put the channel, we can hear listen Al-Quran. In that in term of that part, I think Alhamdulillah in Malaysia we actually the industry play a very good role to provide alternative for especially for the Gen Z lah, okay, for the young people Muslim as an alternative to the we can say that prohibited entertainment lah, okay, or we can say conventional entertainment that is not comply with Sharia. That's why we heard, for example, let's say New Year Eve, they have celebration for New Year Eve, but for us Muslim, there are other channel as during the Eve, New Year Eve, there is Nasheed event, something like that. So which is as mentioned, we must create alternative, okay, to ensure that we can say why you prohibited that one, but you didn't provide an alternative. So Alhamdulillah, in that sense, for me, we have in Malaysia, we have provide entertainment, we can say Islamic entertainment alternative, so that our young generation have something to choose, okay. As we know, according to Islam, something that is permissible, harus, jaiz, with certain limitation. For example, let's say we are allowed to eat, but not too much. We also allow to sleep, but prohibited to sleep during the class, right? Okay, a lot of students sleep during class, okay. Meaning that there are meaning that something that is harus, permissible, but not involve too much in that permissible, something that is permissible. That's why some of ulama said that also if you mention during the Prophet time, the Prophet only allow as I mentioned in the hadith just now, the entertainment during Eid, during Idul Fitri, Idul Adha, during for example celebrate certain event, not all the time, something like that. We have so we have to meaning that bear in our mind that in Islam there is allow permissible to have something that entertain ourselves, but with certain limitation. Okay, now we go into the reality in our country, in entertainment industry in our country. Okay, so there are JAKIM published 2 guidelines. Okay, guideline in term of Islamic entertainment 2009 and revised version guideline for Islamic entertainment 2015. Okay, in this guideline involve 3 or 4. Okay, the first one in term of music. Okay, as mentioned by Dr. Abdul Halim just now, if music in term of lyric, in term of the singer is herself, let's say for the female artist, they must cover aurah, okay, the lyric, and also in term of the arrangement of the seat, okay, between male and female must be separated, something like that. Okay, similar to movie. Movie also, there are certain guideline, very strict guideline also. They have LPF, Lembaga Penapisan Filem. The latest version of the guideline 2024 last year. Okay, they provide a guideline on in term of the character. Okay, must not play character of the Prophet, for example, character of the main Sahabah, companions. And also, in terms of the story, also not touch something that against akidah of Islam, something that what promote LGBT, as mentioned just now. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, in terms of that, but for me, in terms of the guideline is there, but the problem now in terms of enforcement, we can see that a number of movie genre Islamic, but promote something that not Islamic. For example, let's say khurafat, tahyul. For example, in scary movie, right? Something that against Islam. Nobody in the industry, for example, although there are certain regulation by LPF, but still this kind of film still can be viewed, something like that. Okay, that's why here the challenge here to inculcate, inculcate the boundary for Muslim listener, Muslim viewer on what kind of music that is allowed, what kind of movie that is can be viewed. Because nowadays through phone. Last time, our time, I think I same a similar era with Dr. Abdul Halim, because I'm graduated from UKM 2001, first degree, UKM. So we not like nowadays the challenge. Nowadays, for example, male and female, male in the house, female in male in his house, parents' house, female in her parents' house. But with the advanced technology, they can interact each other during video. That's why we mentioned a little bit about the zina, right? La taqrabu zina, because whenever people engage with that expression, then it is the beginning, the pre for the zina, right? Because of advanced technology. Similar in terms of make people disarray, not remember Allah, okay? Not meaning that always listen to the music, always watch movie. Now they free, yeah. That's why involved in permissible things, okay? It is a limitation. Alhamdulillah, in our country, we can say that there are certain guideline. For me, guideline is there, but how to inculcate? I mean, the person itself, the Muslim itself, know the boundary, because no enforcement. Nowadays, we see a lot of Western singer do concert in our country. K-pop also. So that one confirm haram. That's it from me, from my point of view, confirm haram, because the mix of female and female in the concert. And also, we also don't know in terms of the lyric, no guideline for them, maybe promote in the lyric of Western singer or K-pop singer, maybe promote LGBT, promote atheist, promote a lot of things. So very difficult to make sure our young people not to join that concept. Okay, so the challenge for us as a in terms of to promote Sharia for entertainment, to inculcate the the filter, okay, to discourage for our younger generation, especially not to join that one. Okay, that's very challenging. That's why I think that this topic cabaran syariah, the cabaran syariah and reality industry hiburan is very challenging for us. Like Dr. Abdul mentioned, me myself, I have my son, I have my student, I have my, as a member of a community, Muslim community, how to ensure this kind of activity not joined by our fellow Muslim, our young generation, because there are a lot of negatives from this. Okay. And also here the question number 2, how we can say that the people who involved in Islamic entertainment can balance between the marketing and also comply with Sharia. This one, I think, follow the guidelines from the Jakim, although that guidelines not provide any enforcement, I think. For meaning that just guideline only, just guideline, follow the guideline. So although this kind of activity, of course, whenever involved, let's apa, Dr. Abdul Alim involved in nasyid industry, can generate income, can what provide something like career, something like that. But at the same time, also to balance between the Sharia compliance and also marketing. And lastly, era digitalization. This one, as I think student from Muamalat, we already learned about the principle of Muamalat. Okay, meaning that there is something that is fixed and something that is flexible. Okay, during our discussion in Muamalat, the fixed principle, the provision of riba. The flexi, riba can be manifold. Last time, money in term of gold and silver. Nowadays, money in the form of digital money. Okay, flexible in term of the structure of money, but the fixed ruling on riba still the same. Okay, similar to this in our digitalization era. Okay, although we move into last time tape, nowadays digital media social, but we must follow the guideline provided by our scholar in term of especially no mix between male and female in the certain place. For example, during the concert, in term of lyric, not against Islam. For example, promote atheists, okay, condemn our figure, for example. That kind of challenge, okay, for us, because we yes, we Islam not against technology. We move with technology, but with certain guideline that we must follow. I think that's all for me. Second round.
Okay, thank you to the both panelists for the insightful share for the second round of our question. So what can we conclude is that living in this era, we cannot completely avoid the entertainment industry because we living in the entertainment itself, but we can build boundaries, just like what Dr. Ashraf said. We need to know our own boundaries to protect ourselves from the entertainment contents that goes against the Islamic teachings, just like that promoting LGBT, sexualizing context, language, and also explicit material and also content, right? And also, Dr. Ashraf and Dr. Abdul Halim also have been emphasizing that we need to choose an alternative in our entertainment. And what's the best by we choose an alternative is that we also can be creative while we choosing the alternative, because we are able to explore new meaningful ways of producing entertainment that aligns with Islamic values and still engages the audience. And I think that is really, really interesting for us to connect the Islam with the entertainment, because we can be creative in that. So now we have come to the last question and the last round. And the last question is that, can entertainment be utilized as a tool for da'wah or education? And what examples can we learn from? So for this question, we welcome any of our panelists to start off the discussion for this question.
Okay, Dr. Ashraf, you know?
Okay. Okay, memang saya. Okay, I start. For me, in term of the potential of Islamic entertainment industry in term of as a medium of dakwah and also Islamic education. First of all, I think with the hijrah of certain artists, for example, let's say from free hair to cover aura. This is a very, very meaningful because we can see nowadays people not shy away to do hijrah. Okay. Last time a lot, okay, we can during my time, okay, artists, most of them not wear tudung, not cover aura. Okay. But alhamdulillah nowadays, although we can say in terms of they're still singing something like that, right? But in general, whenever they cover their aura, their fans also not shy away to cover aura, which is very good for me. Okay, this is some sort of dakwah also. Credit to them. Maybe they also learn from the scholars, something like that. Okay, so the people in the industry itself, okay, although they are still singer, maybe they are still artists as an actor or male actor or female actor. Some of them wear tudung and also put certain condition during acting, not touch each other, something like that. This kind of we can say that environment very good, very good. Okay, this in term of that. In term of yes, they are sing. Yes, they are play a movie, but there are a lot of something that is syarah compliance in that area. Okay. Alhamdulillah also we have the guideline from Jakim. Some of the industry player abide with this rule, although there is no enforcement. Okay, because there are new genre. Okay, Islamic movie similar to music, Islamic music, Islamic entertainment in terms of music, Islamic entertainment in terms of movie. Nowadays we see a lot of movie that play what the story about Islam. Okay, whenever the movie about Islam, so we can say in terms of the dialogue, decent dialogue, and also the female cover themselves, their hair. So this is for me one of the way of dakwah. Okay. And also in terms of media social nowadays media social, we have YouTube, we have TikTok. Okay, we have other mediums. Okay, so in terms of enhance the knowledge for Muslim, these are the channel that can help them to get some of Islamic knowledge. But we have to be careful, okay? Because in media social, there is no, we can say that guidelines how to choose, how to ensure the content of the something that is be preached, something that has been conveyed in the live session, for example, according to the mainstream of Islam in our country. That's why for me, if someone want to learn Islam through online, through TikTok, through media social, make sure the preacher, the ustad, telling or convey Islamic teaching that is based on our manhaj al-sunnah wal jamaah. Because nowadays a lot of we living without borderless world with the media social. Okay, that's why if you want to teach something in the mosque nowadays, we must have tawdiyah. So we can ensure that the preacher, the ustad, for teaching the Islamic teaching in the mosque, that one based on our manhaj. We are not we afraid that maybe in the media social something that is against our manhaj. Manhaj is in our country, manhaj al-sunnah wal jamaah. Okay, that's why we have to be beware on that in terms of the Islamic teaching. Because as a Muslim, we must focus ourselves on the three knowledge. Fardu ain, the first one fiqh, second one akidah, third one tasawuf. That one for pendidikan Islam. Okay. So with these three, insyaAllah, whenever we equip ourselves with these three knowledge, insyaAllah we will success. And then apakah strategic for the young Muslim, yeah? Yes, I think we can, as I mentioned just now about alternative, so we can convey Islam through the lyric in the nasyid, and also we can inculcate spirit of Islam with the salawat event, and also musabaqah al-Quran, and also therefore what's another one, nasyid qasidah, I think these four events that we can say as an alternative. Okay, as alternative. So and also from time to time we must tell our young generation, our community, about the boundary, about the boundary, that one. And also again taking this industry, Islamic entertainment, as a positive, not as an enemy. This is an opportunity to know more about Islam based on the lyric, based on the what convey in the lyric of the song. Okay, so I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Dr. Ashraf, for the discussion just now. So now we can proceed with Dr. Abdullah Halim for the last question of the discussion.
Okay, thank you so much for Mrs. Farmin, and also from the Dato pula, Dr. Ashraf. Inshallah, Dato after this. Okay.
Amin.
Okay, Amin, inshallah, for the good explanation, especially when we talk about the our part as a Muslim, to make sure that we can promote all the whatever we have for our Islamic entertainment, especially for our Muslim, about the alternative, the way of the interest to be nowadays. Okay, so that's why when we heard from Malaysia, especially when we talk about the Malaysian Madani, for example, okay, is one of the promoted from the government also, and it's from us as a citizen or Malaysian people, we must have that things how we can promote about the Islamic entertainment, for example, and Islamic activities. Okay, because we can see now, okay, the growth of the media, for example, okay, in Malaysia, especially we talk about the Islamic entertainment. We know that a certain cartoon, Omar and Hannah, for example, the animated children cartoon series. They try to promote, okay, for each of our children in Malaysia, in not Malaysia, around the world, about the akhlak and Islamic basic, about the Malaysian type of the life, for example, okay, and the parenting style and strategy, good and harmony. So in that things, we know that we not to simply ignore about that certain people are trying to make the Islamic entertainment way as a part of our alternative for us to follow. Okay. We maybe some of you don't know that, but we already have the Islamic cartoon entertainment is something like a Netflix, but it's for the children. It's called Durio. Okay, it's promote a lot of the cartoons, Islamics, and the Sharia compliance with a certain movie from the cartoon and a certain movie from the what you call it children movies. So it's a very, very good for us to promote that things. Okay, and then for us, yes, we love to watching everything around the world, especially about the K-pop and for the youngsters, for example. So we just we need to have something related with the Islamic program. We must doing something like that. We must follow something like that because it is our life. We are the Muslim. So why not we watching about the Tanya Ustad, for example, Al-Kuliah, it is a part of our entertainment or the informative media social nowadays, okay? Because they have a lot of the TV promotion focus on the Islamic knowledge, and also if you want to hear from the radios, when you going somewhere by car, maybe you can watch on Zion. Okay, we have the IKIM. Okay, and then you can also can hear of some music from the brothers from my group today, Vitara, for example, about a certain song, but some because they try hard to make some children and youngsters nowadays, and also for the community to love with that Islamic lyric. But it's a mainstream style of the music, what we call it, instrument. Okay, so that's why the certain song, when we heard it's something like a K-pop style. Sometimes we heard that song is something like a raps. For example, Alhamdulillah Syukur. Okay? And then sometimes we heard the song is something like a rock, but the lyric is Islamic. So we have a lot of alternative for that. So that's why the halal entertainment alternative nowadays for the children, for the youngsters, for the families, for the communities is one of our to support. Okay, to strengthen that Islamic branding in the media, especially. Okay, and it's not locally but internationally. For example, for the internationally, the song from the Mahizen and Friends, Awakening. Awakening is a part of the production of Islamic songs. Okay, you can follow in the YouTube, subscribe that. Okay, and also for our entertainment Islamic music lah, in Team Records, for example. Okay, and then certain Islamic records lah. So you make that as a part of your alternative song to her. Okay, because we don't want everyone to, oh, you cannot hear the song is not for you, but you didn't give them the alternative. What is the alternative for them to learn, to hear, okay, from the Islamic entertainment, okay? So that's why the nasyid nowadays is they try to make that nasyid as a part of our mainstream area, okay? Yes, we know that in 1990s, late 1990s and early 2000, that time the nasyid are the most popular one. It's not only in Malaysia. Raihan, they perform to the Prince of Elizabeth in London. Okay, so this is one of the what we try to promote nowadays because they still perform. Okay, and then they try to promote mainstream song from their group for everyone. That's why now we heard and we watch so many concert now, right? From Raihan, from Rabbani and Intim, UNIC, Devotees, and so many group in the 2000 in that time to come back, okay, and promote that song. So I think in Usim also we already have a lot of the concert, nasyid concert, right, in your place, and also in UPSI, yeah, sometime in the combo. So we are a young team. We give for our department, for our HEPA, yeah, Jabatan HEPA to promote the nasyid. Okay, we want to that group. Why not we change for the local group with the nasyid group for our concert after this. This is what we need to do after this because this we try to support that Islamic entertainment, and also about the education. So when we talk about the education, especially in the digitalized, so we can promote some of the Islamic content, digital Quran, for example, AR or VR based on Islamic experiences. Yeah? So, and then you also as a student, you can curate and innovate something related with the Islamic technologies, okay, to make them feel that we have the alternative with the technology. We can use that technology to create them to love with the Quran, for example. Okay, so this is our part. This is our job, and this is our da'wah. That's why we need to get this opportunity as a Muslim nowadays. Okay, and you are, I think, for the listener and the community members, when watching this seminar, this is our responsibility to promote that da'wah. Yes, I know I'm a lecturer, but I'm so try to be a entertainer. Okay, that's why I still join the nasyid, and then I try to make the nasyid as a part of the our student love to hear, and also we want to create the da'wah, okay, along that song, okay, because we got a lot of challenge about this song nowadays, right? Especially when a certain Muslim are not be a good Muslim for the everyone. Okay. And then the last one for me, how we can make the Malaysian Islamic entertainment is on the right path. Yes, we now in the get crossroad. Our strength nowadays, we have a strong nasyid culture. We have a family-friendly Islamic content. Okay, we have a lot of the good content creator in the Islamic. Okay, we have a lot of Ustad and Ustazah will talk about the Islamic with the in a good way, santai-santai, something like that. Okay, and then we have a good support from the government, the community about the Sharia compliance media. We have a FINAS also to create the good environment, and then sometimes something like not a good and compliance with the Sharia, they cannot allow to us to watch that movie. Okay, and then now we know that the growing the interest in the digital Islamic entertainment. So we have a Spotify. So how we can create that Spotify as a part of our listening with the Islamic entertainment. This is what we need to do. We need to do, and then I hope that we still enjoy as a part of our life, but we must comply with the Sharia and Islamic entertainment lah, and in a good way. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the both panelists, Dr. Ashraf and also Dr. Abdul Halim, for the elaborations for the third question just now. So what can we say is that we heard a lot of examples from both panelists on how can entertainment be a tools of da'wah and also educational tools for us. And I will also attracted to the example that they give, and I suddenly remember this one situation, also one example that I think more closer to us as a youngster, which is Kawi, the one that always challenge or test a pupil, random pupil, to continue an ayah from Al-Quran. So for me itself, after I hear that he challenge one person and that person is a hafiza and can continue the ayah Al-Quran that Kawi said, I feel encouraged to be a better Muslim. I mean, like for me to involve, to memorize the Al-Quran, because we as a Muslim, we can see the beauty of the, like we know the good of what we can get from the like memorizing Al-Quran. So by seeing all of these contents, it can encourage us to involve in all of this. So now we have come to the next session, which is a Q&A session. So we would like to open the floor to our audience for a short Q&A session. And if you guys have a question, kindly raise your hand or drop it in the Zoom chat. And you guys may briefly introduce yourself and also tell us which university or institution you guys are from, please.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, Waalaikumsalam.
All right. So my name is Muhammad Ashraf. I'm from USIM. I have two questions about the the first question is about the content creators. What are the key guidelines that Muslim content creators should always keep in mind to ensure the content uphold Islamic value while still engaging audience? This question for both panel, I think. So, and the second question is to Dr. Ashraf. With the rise of Muslim influencers and content creators on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, how can we ensure that dawah and spiritual content remains authentic and grounded in Islamic teachings, especially when there are no formal guidelines or regulatory bodies governing such content? Should there be a standard framework for online da'wah, or will that limit creativity and reach? Thank you.
So any of the both panelists can answer the question.
Okay. Dr. Ashraf first or?
Okay, content creator tu maybe yours.
Okay, I try my best. Content creator. Okay, I try hard now to be a content creator also, but maybe as a literary is not a most popular lah, rather than you and the youngsters. to make the content creator, because I think they love to watch from the student, especially because you have a same area, same interests with any issues nowadays or challenge nowadays. Because when us as a lecturer, for example, to be part as a content creator, especially about the certain viral content or challenge content, is look like awkward. We are at the level and not same with you lah. But it's very important. We have a same thing to do because we are the Muslim. Okay. Our niat is apa ah? Our intention, yes. We must know that we must give always with the something nasiha, okay, advice, the positive advice, Islamic advice for everyone. It's not only the communication is through the real life, okay, face to face, facing with others, but nowadays we are facing with the digital technologies, okay, from the TikTok, okay, and live, Facebook, yeah, Facebook Live, also from Zoom nowadays we are facing now, and also from the WhatsApp. So the first one is that our intention, we are a Muslim. So how you create that environment as a Muslim to talk with everyone, with your communication, with your typing words, or with a certain video you show for everyone. What you share, what you give, the example, what the issue you rise up with everyone is very important. How they can judge you a good Muslim religious. Okay, so this is important from us to be a good person. Okay, not only from the real life we facing with them, but in our social media social. So it is in that time, in that way, we must have a guideline. The first guideline, what you want to say. Okay, the second one is can help for everyone to get the information in the right way. It is a real or not. Is it something like a rumors? Sometimes we like the rumors as something good for us to show for everyone. But bear in mind, sometimes it can become a fitna. So if that fitna, if you didn't give back, I'm sorry for everyone, but from your fitna, I think you can get more dosa, not the pahala. That's why. Okay, so it's very important. The guideline for us when we to be a good content creator, otherwise you are famous or not, you must be good as a Muslim. Okay, why you want to be a content creator? Why you want to discuss anything else? Okay, about that certain issues, because we don't want to be a part of the hellfire people because of from our action through the fitna statement. Okay, so we this is the number one. The second one is about the, yes, you must follow the rules in Islam. Whatever you give, the creative one, the entertainment one, okay, the background, the music, okay, and then from you as an entertainer or as a content creator, you must bear in mind we are the Muslim. We must have the certain boundaries. Okay, follow that boundaries, and I think you don't have any problem if you want to talk everything, but you follow that the way of the Islamic policies. Okay, and then the third one, it is a very important. You not only as a person in that time, you are always be the good person every time. It's not only from the videos, it's not only from the what you're texting. When they knowing you in the real life, you are the good person. So be a good person every time. Not only because you are actor in the video, I'm a good person in that time only. But I'm not something like that. It's not to be. I hope that you can follow their rules as a Muslim. Yes, sometimes when we talk about the real life, or it's not. Yes, because I'm a content creator. This is my job. That's why I'm afraid something like that. Okay, but yes, maybe it is your job, but everyone is watching you. Okay, you can imagine that if your family watching you, you doing something are not good. Okay, but you say that it's just a job. What do you want to say? Okay, maybe we heard something story past 1 or 2 days before this about the content creator. They give the one of poor people rice with the bone, chicken bone, right? Maybe he tried to make it a viral or something like yes, it's something a joke, okay? But it's not a joke, something like that. We want to beat a virus, it's not something like that. Okay? Be a good Muslim, not acting as something terrible and make the controversy for everyone. Because we don't want to see that, look at the Muslim, they're doing the same thing what is a most terrible rather than us as a non-Muslim. So that's why we not to follow them, eh? If they are still thinking that they are Muslim, but they didn't doing thing like a Muslim. So we must have our style, okay, and then make it the good alternative, and then this is our dakwah lah, eh? Every time maybe it's not popular one, but this is our dakwah, because the dakwah is not looking what you do, is viral or not, but you always doing the good thing, okay? Because Allah is watching you, yeah? Whatever you do, we facing with Allah, and Allah will give you a good prize if you doing the good thing every time. Okay, I think this is what the tips for me and for you to follow, and I hope you can make it a good content lah. Okay, especially in our source. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Abdul Halim. Dr. Ashraf, do you want to continue for the question?
Okay, I think Dr. Abdul Halim cover on the first question. So I focus on second question. So here in terms of content of online dakwah, so in this area, actually we have to beware, okay, because in the area of, for example, let's say medic, okay, nobody there talking about medic before they graduated from medical faculty. But nowadays, in terms of Islam, okay, many people want to talk about Islam, although they are not have a systematic structure learning about Islam from the very beginning. Okay, that's why. And also nowadays, the credibility of someone judged by the rating, which is not according to Islamic for me, because the credibility of someone in know about Islamic teaching through their learning process, how they learn about Islam, okay? Because nobody can talk about everything, okay? So whenever, let's say here, if someone want to talk about Islam, so they must, okay, learn about Islam properly, okay? Okay, similar to other area discipline of knowledge. As I mentioned just now, in terms of doctor, for example, nobody there to talk about doctor prescription, everything. because they are not graduated from medical college. But for Islamic, many people want to talk about Islam, although they are not properly teach, meaning that learn Islam as a, for example, let's say in the proper way. Okay, so that's why for me, as for content of online dakwah, okay, as a learner or listener or the viewer, you have to ensure, okay, the figure who you learn from, okay, you must know the background, okay, because nowadays a lot of scammer not in term of money, scammer in everything nowadays. Okay, they can claim they I'm Islamic figure, something like that. So and also in online media social, nobody will enforce, no enforcement. So that's why very dangerous. Okay, in term, because this one our akidah, our Islamic knowledge. So we have to ensure the knowledge that we get from the accurate, from the someone who has that kind of knowledge. Okay, for example, let's say preaching Islam in other areas. For example, let's say physical, most surah, it is we can because we have tauliah, meaning that person must be get approval from the majlis agama. That one is okay, but in term of media social, it is very risky. Okay, for me, it's very risky. And also I always promote, okay, learning Islam through talaki, through face to face with the guru, through the book that is mu'tabar. For example, let's say if we want to learn about fiqh, so in our Shafi'i, so we learn from our jurist, from Shafi'i jurist. Let's say if want to learn about akidah, so from our Asy'ariyah Maturidiyah scholars, okay, through the proper way. If tasawuf, through Imam Junaid al-Baghdadi or Imam al-Ghazali. So that one, for me, the best way to learn about Islam. But of course, in media social, there are dakwah in certain area. For example, in the dakwah for ethics, for the good conduct. Okay, that one not so risky. But beware about the akidah. Okay, akidah, and also hukum about the syariah rulings. So beware on the area. Okay, but about akhlak is okay. Is okay. We can say that as long as that one good deeds, okay, promote good deeds, I think it's okay. But in term of akidah, that one you have to beware, because we want to have the knowledge, Islamic knowledge. There are according to our manhaj. I always propose the manhaj. What is the manhaj? Manhaj Ahli Sunnah wal Jamaah, Asy'ariyah wal Maturidiyah. Okay, for example, in our Negeri Sembilan, a lot of in Malaysia in general. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you to both panelists for the well-shared perspective just now. Okay, so we go to the next questions, and I think this will be the last questions for our Q&A session. Okay, the question is in the chat. It's from Danish. He asks, as we know that platform like TikTok use an algorithm system, which consider if we as an individual like a particular video or content, the TikTok system itself will consider that we like those contents. Hence, the TikTok itself will recommend related content to be watched for us. The question is, if has a person that may posted a video about making fun of a particular person, then being viewed and liked by individuals to individuals, and since the TikTok have the system that will spread that kind of video to others worldwide, so what can you say about it? So I think both of our panelists can.
Okay, what I say before this, something good you share with everyone, you can get the pahala. If the something is not good, and make it a controversy. Sometimes you talk it is just a fun. You can get the dosa lah, something like that. Okay, so we are the adult. We are adult. We know that halal haram. So you want to be a content creator as a famous one, or you want to be a content creator as a Sharia compliance. So you can choose about it. But this is from me lah to answer.
Okay,
Okay, simple and clear. So now, Dr. Ashraf, you may now.
okay. For me, in Islam we have two, fiqh ibadat and fiqh muamalat. Fiqh ibadat, our relation with ourselves and God. Okay, so we have fiqh ibadat, solat. Another one, fiqh muamalat. Fiqh muamalat, we have four. Fiqh muamalat in general, in the definition, the guidelines that regulate our relationship between human being and human being. Okay, so people may be aware that good deeds and bad deeds in terms of fi ibadat only in the mosque. Okay, solat. But you have to be aware. Good deed, pahala, and also dosa juga. Okay, good deed and bad deeds also can get from the relationship between human being and human being. Okay, so that's why nowadays, if we say something not good to someone, okay, fitnah, gandu domba, dusta, okay, so that one become bad deeds, pahala, dosa. Okay, you have to aware, in the one hadith, Prophet said what? Muflis akhirat. Okay, what is mean muflis akhirat? Bankrupt akhirat. Someone maybe in term of salah is good, but in term of human relationship between human being and human being, they are not aware. Nowadays, we can say before, if we want to kutuk someone, maybe someone that we know. Nowadays, pengadil referee Jepun, satu Malaysia kutuk sebab give wrong verdict, can on I think red card or yellow card. He doesn't know us, we don't know him. Let's say because our people hatred him, maybe they kill himself. Maybe they will just ask by Allah, he actually make me kill myself, for example. So maybe we have to pay in term of compensation. In akhirat, the compensation only good deeds and bad deeds. No money, no everything. That's why we have to be aware. Okay. Also, although everything innama a'malu binniyat, okay, let's mention just now, if the system do to the system without our intention is okay for me, because the system actually do it separate the rumors, fitnah, everything. But of course we have to be aware on that. Okay. But if we intentionally, that one you have to be accountable. In terms of relationship between Muslim and Muslim and non-Muslim. Okay. Because to taubah with Allah, only three pillars. We stop the bad deeds, we repent, and we ask ourselves not to do it again. But in terms of if we do mistake with others, okay, for example fitnah, so we have to take another pillar. We have to ask forgiveness from the one who we make them, for example, let's say zalim, something like that, injustice. So that's very difficult. Okay, that's why nowadays I think a lot of good deeds come from keyboard warrior. Okay, from the content of the media social. So we don't want to be a mufli akhirat. So beware on that lah for me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abdul Halim, and also Dr. Ashraf, for a meaningful answer just now. So thank you also to all the participants for your thoughtful questions, and I hope that the responses and also the answers given will be helpful and beneficial to you guys. So that concludes our Q&A sessions for today. Now, as we come to the end of today's Muzakarah, allow me to summarize a few takeaways from this Muzakarah session. Entertainment is not entirely haram, nor is it an enemy to Islam. In fact, entertainment gives us a valuable opportunity for us as Muslims to be creative and to find a happiness that align with our faith. However, it's crucial that we remain mindful by drawing a clear boundaries, a clear line, a clear barrier, and we need to build strategies to avoid being influenced by all the elements that go against the Islamic principle. Let us not fall into the traps of those described in Surah Al-Fatihah, which is Ad-Dallin, those who have gone astray. Instead, let us use the entertainment as a tool for good, guided by knowledge, ethics, and the light of Islam. So that's all for me. On the behalf of the organizers, I would like to express our sincere thanks to Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Halim bin Masnan and Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Ramli for your time and valuable thoughts. May Allah reward your efforts and continue to bless your work. And also thank you to the participants who are eagerly listening to the Muzakarah sessions this morning. On my behalf, I would like to apologize for any shortcoming I may have met while moderating today's session. With that, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to Sister Nurul Fahmin for her excellent moderation and to everyone involved in today's meaningful discussion. We truly hope that this Muzakarah has offered all of us valuable insights and a renewed perspective on the role of entertainment in Islam. Before we officially end the program, we would now like to proceed with the group photo session. Kindly turn on your cameras so we can capture this memorable moment together. We also invite our media team to take over and coordinate this session.
Alright, everyone, please turn on your camera and get ready for a quick photo. Awal buka. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, freestyle. Okay, alright. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of today's webinar. It has been a truly engaging and enlightening session with all of you. I'm sorry about the noise. All right. On behalf of the organizers, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation to our speakers, moderator, and all participants for your time and contributions. We apologize for any shortcomings throughout the session. Let us close this webinar by reciting the Tasbih Kafara and Surah Al-As together. Kindly scan the QR code displayed on the screen to complete the attendance form. The link is also shared in the chat box. See you again in the next Muzakarah session at FISM, inshallah. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
You brighten up my day, and in my heart you'll stay. With every breath I take, I'll never leave your way. Rasulallah, Habiballah, peace be upon ya. Rasulallah, Habiballah, I really love ya. Rasulallah, Habiballah, peace be upon ya. Rasulallah, Habiballah. Rasulallah, oh Rasulallah, oh Habiballah, showing me the way. Rasulallah, oh Rasulallah, oh Habiballah, day I see your face. Rasulallah, 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 showing me the way. Rasulallah, 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 day I see your face. You brighten up my day, and in my heart you'll stay. With every breath I take, oh Muhammad, I will never leave your way.
Kita langkah bersama, lewati tawa dan air mata. Sabat hari penuh cerita, kini hanya memori yang duka. Langit senja iringi kita, di hujungnya berpisah jua. Genggam erat jadi petanda bahawa janji tak akan dilupa. Waktu terus berjalan, bicara tanpa kata. Walaupun jauh, namun kau menanti di sana. Walau berbeza, segala kan berubah, takkan terganti. Meskipun terpaksa ku pasrah. Rasulullah, dalam siramu ku temu tulusnya cinta demi umatmu, berkorban jiwa sehingga ujung nyawa. Kau diutus atas nama kebenaran, dengan fasih lidah beri penjelasan. Sabar dalam apa jua keadaan, tak goyah dengan ranjau tekanan. Walau diri bisa menakluki tata, tetap rendah hati penuh sederhana. Ta'ala, azimat yang berharga. Rasulullah, dengan hikmahmu terpancar syiar agama, mengubah gelap menjadi terang, menghapus jahiliyah. Rasulullah, engkau tinggalkan semangat juang tertinggi, membina satu akidah, membangun iman, tahun di lapangan mujahadah. Sahih hadis dan Al-Quran menjadi sumber cahaya pedoman. Hanya itu yang kau wariskan, akan selamat di dunia akhirat. Rasulullah, terlalu rindu padamu, junjungan jiwa di dalam sunnah yang utama, menyambungkan kasih denganmu. Rasulullah, dalam siramu ku temu tulusnya cinta demi umatmu, berkorban jiwa sehingga ujung nyawa. Rasulullah, dengan hikmahmu terpancar syiar agama, mengubah gelap menjadi terang, menghapus jahiliyah. Ya Rasulullah, Ya Habibullah, apabila terkenang mengalir air mataku. Insan pasti merasa saat perpisahan terakhir, dunia yang fana akan ditinggalkan, hanya amalan yang dibawa. Dengar sayu surah dibaca, sayunya alunan suara, cemas di dada, lemah tak bermaya, terbuka hijab di depan mata. Selamat tinggal pada semua, berpisah kita selamanya. Kita tak sama nasib di sana, baikkah atau sebaliknya. sekujur badan berselimut putih, rebah bersemadi sendiri, mengharap kasih anak dan istri, apa mungkin pahala dikirim. Berbaring sempit seluas pusara, soal bicara terus bermula. Sesal dan insaf tak berguna lagi, hancurlah jasad di mama bumi. Berpisah sudah segala